So is Tesla stock about to crash back down to $900 a share? Within this video, I'm going to share with you my key price action analysis on Tesla stock. I'm going to walk you through how I'm planning to personally trade this stock both ways by buying put options and also buying call options. So this is meant to be a short-term price action analysis. I'm going to share with you my short-term trading plan on Tesla stock. Let's get right into the analysis. We are not going to be covering the long-term on this stock. So if you're interested in that, this is not going to be the video for you. So in terms of Tesla stock, this is one of the most hardest stocks and one of the most riskiest stocks to make money on the downside, to try to buy put options, to try to short the stocks. With that being said, I do believe though, if this stock were to have a nice little pullback, if there were an opportunity to buy some put options for the short term being, I do believe the time would be now. Now, why do I think that, right? So first of all, we're at this key whole round number. And when stocks have a negative reaction at key whole round numbers and they form these bearish one-day trend reversal candlesticks, odds are they tend to crash back and they tend to quickly go back to the gap that recently formed, and there's a gap to fill at $910. So in my opinion, I think we're headed back to $910. Now, with that being said, I'm going to share with you my plan for buying puts, and I'm also going to share with you my plan for dip buying this stock. So let's just get into the long biased and short biased analysis for Tesla stock. Now, for me to be wrong and for the bulls to really take control of this stock and for them to run it back up to $1,100, what you need to see happen is you need to see the previous closing price, $1,018.43. You need to see that turn into a valid support level. If that can turn into a valid support level, and then if it can turn 1,024 into a valid support level, this should have no problem going back up to 1,045 to 1,050 to then, $1,100 a share. Now, if 1,018.43 reacts as resistance during after hours, it's down 0.63%. As you can see, it's reacting as resistance already starting to pull back, right? And you have this bearish one-day trend reversal candlestick at this key whole level, and then you have the gap to fill at $900, and it's recently on a mass move on upside. So obviously it's due for some sort of pullback, due for some sort of correction, right? Then you're going to be on track to see that gap that's waiting to fill below right here at $910. So in terms of me personally buy the puts, this would be the plan. If 1,018 reacts as a resistance level tomorrow, I would buy the puts. If $1,000 cracks and then it bounces back up and turns $1,000 into a resistance level, I would continue to hold and I would add into the position, or I would simply just buy puts at the key breakdown. If you see $1,000 crack and react as a resistance, you can expect this stock to go back to $910 to fill this gap below pretty quickly within 1 to 2 days from happening. So basically what I'm telling you is, in terms of overall price action, right? In terms of where the overall price is headed for the short term being, if 1,000 cracks and it shoots back up and turns it into resistance level, expect it to go to 910 overall. Now, that presents with me the opportunity to then dip buy this. So where would I be interested in dip buying Tesla? Very, very simple. I would play it as a gap close reversal. If this were to go back to $910 where the gap is waiting to fill below, I would look for a bounce. I would look for consolidation. I see a bullish confirmation. I would buy the dip, ride it back up to $1,000 a share. That's my thoughts. That's my price action analysis on it. So I shared with you from a technical view. Excuse me. I shared with you from a technical view on why I'm short biased for the short term being, why I think this is going to go back to $900 due to the bearish trend reversal candlestick on the one-day candle. Also, I wanted to point out the volume. The volume isn't going higher. It's stuck here at this key level, sitting towards the highs. Your volume yesterday was 63 million. Today, like 63 million, basically, it's the same thing. The volume's the same, right? It's not going anywhere for the short term being. It looks like it wants to go back and fill this gap below at $900. So that's my personal thoughts on it. So the plan, like I said, very, very simple. You see 1,018 to $1,000 in between that range, react as resistance, key breakdown, buy the puts, ride it to 910. Lock in profits, buy the dip at 910, ride it back to 1,000. So simple. That is my trading plan. So it's as simple as that, guys. I trade both ways. And like I said, if now were time to buy the puts, if I see that negative reaction, like we're currently getting after hours, it is as simple as that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my analysis on trading Tesla stock both ways.